Hello everyone, Jacob the Dragon here today, and today is a special video because I'm going to show you guys that I have never, well, I probably might have shown some before, but not that many, but show you guys something I never really show a lot of people. My middle school drawings. my middle school drawings. And if you thought and if some of you out there, and I especially know some people I have blocked for being a complete a-hole to me, who think that my artwork is bad, wait until you see these cringy contraptions, and to survive and to keep my hands clean from the menace of the cringe that I'm about to show you guys. I'm gonna need these. Okay, let's get these on and get this party started. One moment, please. Okay, first we're going to start with this. I'm not going to show a lot from this one, but I am mainly going to show you some of these in here. And trust me, are you ready to see? Are you ready to see how Timer first looked like? Oh, and just a little side note, on some of these pictures I kind of drew a few new parts to it, kind of with my character, kind of with them kind of reacting to their old, very old selves. Okay, first up we have Time Watcher. One of the first few drawings of Time Watcher. As you could see, my art style back then was pretty shitty. Really terrible. As you can see, Timer right here is going like, oh god, is that me? Sadly, Timer, yes, that's what you looked like at first. So, I bet some of you who just saw this are very glad I have improved. Over the years, of course. Besides, I'm glad I was at a somewhat higher level when I joined DeviantArt back in August 2015. In fact, I believe this August will be my second anniversary. Next up is an old drawing of Novi. As you can see, Novi is pretty surprised by looking at an old drawing of herself. Look, the hairstyle's not even the same. Not even the same at all. Next up, Speedy. Speedy's expression looking at an old drawing of himself says it all. What? Is that supposed to be me? And next up is Plasma. As you can see, Plasma here does not look amused. Look how terrible it looks. Yeah, terrible. Next up is Basher. And now that I'm looking at it, at first his name wasn't Basher. Originally his name was Smasher. The reason for his name change was I completely forgot about the old name. I forgot the old name completely. In fact, now looking at it, I just remember. Anyway, here is Basher's old crappy design. As you can see, Basher's expression is going like, is this a joke? No, Basher, this isn't a joke. So yeah, this is literally an old design. I'm glad I gave him a redesign. In fact, by season 2 of my comic, Basher has hair now. If you've been reading my comic. And to those of you who are new to watching me, if you're gonna read my comic, I also recommend you reading Ren's story from Ren the Earth Dragon. And some other stories from my other good friend, Rosefang16. In fact, Rosefang16 was actually here to where I live one time. Visited for a grand weekend. If you want to, we actually did a 3-part video together. So if you want to watch that, it's called A Visit Come True. So look for that. Whew, okay, next up is Flower. Are you ready to see Flower's one of the first few drawings of Flower ever? Yeah, that expression says it all. And now that I think about it, Flower doesn't even look anywhere fat in this picture though. Next up is Flashin', and back then I didn't really have a name for him, so that's where his teacher name Master Light came from, because I couldn't come up with a name. As you can see, there's no new expression here, but as you can see, his old design is definitely different than the current one we know. So yeah. So, anything else to show inside this notebook? Some old stuff here I'm a little ashamed of. Yeah, a little so ashamed that I do not really want to show. So yeah. I'm not even sure when I made this. I'm not gonna say anything about this one. I forgot this exists, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not gonna show anymore from this sketchbook. Okay, now for the other sketchbook, which I did not have out. So I'm gonna need a minute to look for it. Nope, it's not up here. Is it in? skip a little to when I actually find the thing. Okay, it's thought it was in there, unless I'm not looking deep enough. Oh. This isn't. Wow. Apparently, I can't find it. Actually, I'm gonna try one more time. Because if I don't find it, then this is just gonna be a part 1. Because I don't want to make this a multi-part video. But if I can't find the other one, then I guess I have no choice but to. But so wow. Well, I can't find it for now. So for now, this is just the end of part 1. Shame too, but if and when I do find it, I'll be sure to show you guys. And who knows, maybe I might show you more of what's inside of here. So, until then, Jacob the Dragon, signing out. And sorry if the last part became a huge waste of time. Oh, come on.